Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheney 180 and
It's 80s, baby. What's up?
I'm playing with myself.
And I'm Sergeant Bananas.
you're listening to another episode of They're Not Dolls.
Adam, what episode is this?
Episode 231. I wasn't sure if you were gonna sparkle your way into that intro or not.
I was trying to, but I was like, I'm not prepared at all. And I don't know what I just did that everything disappeared.
Oh, fair enough. Are you trying to get me to read the names, aren't you?
Oh, no, I'll do that. I just don't know what episode we're on. Oh, you know what? It says it right on my phone.
What about I know we were having a little bit of technical difficulties there. What about the volume on your microphone there, Dario?
It's still loud?
On the actual microphone? Is there a volume dial on the actual microphone?
Is it still coming in loud?
It was coming in a little bit hot, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
And then I also had some problems with the software too, so yeah, everyone's saying Dario is super loud.
What about now?
Much better. Much better. Yes.
What about now?
Yes.
Is it better now?
Yes.
That thing's pretty good.
Look at how professional we are, guys.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with my
No,
mic.
it's
Dario
all
is
good.
just leaving a little sparkle wherever he goes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we've got a super fun show tonight. We have the one and only Sergeant Bananas here with us. Thanks for hopping on with us tonight, sir.
That's right. I hopped on. That's correct.
Yes, yes. Boom, boom,
Always
boom.
jump on with you guys. I mean, hop on.
And we have the wonderful surprise of the one and only 80s baby here on a Thursday night. That is rare.
Yeah, I fell asleep early. So
Nice.
I woke up. So I probably won't go to bed until like 2 o'clock now.
Perfect. Well, we'll all be here doing this for a while, so it'll be fun. All right. And then for everybody in the chat, is the video good? I know I got a little thing saying the video was wonky. It looks good on my end. I don't know. You have to let me know what you guys see. All right, let's get things moving here. Adam,
Yes.
how are our Chatmigos doing?
They're doing great, and Dario's gonna read their names.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy, there's
Welcome all to the Thursday show of They're Not Dolls. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you all had a great week so far. Let's see who's joining us today. Oh, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, the bell, what else? All that good stuff, right?
mm-hmm.
And make sure you share that you're watching this episode. Tell
I
your
think
friends
the,
to tell a friend to tell a friend. Yeah, do what everybody on YouTube does. Subscribe below.
Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Let's see. The Wrestling Hounds in the house.
Woo!
Oh
Rasper.
man, I missed that cue.
Yeah, you did.
Chad Kinsler, what's up, bro? Thunder Crow's in here. He's just stopping by. Thank you for showing love all the time. Soul 3000, Swole Nick, action figure expert, Soul Brother, Jake Peterson, what's up, man? Jesse Lewis, Jurassic Jesse. Make sure you follow Jesse on Instagram for all your Jurassic Park figure news.
Mm-hmm.
Brad Harper, Omega Weapon 13, Santo 1414, Urban Spurter.
Erdem Spurter. Dario, I'm gonna mess you up because I got to read this comment because it's about you.
Oh.
Man Beast Boy just said, "Hey kid, where's play?"
He's coming up with the new dance moves. Tony Collector 10, the Artist of the Year, Chamba.
Yes,
Mitch
the Chamba.
Neal, Berserk 69, Dorian G, Destined Anarchy, Toyrensu, Dark Bulb, 796 Studios. What's going on? I'm sorry. 796 Dance Studios?
No, it's
No.
changed again.
Dance.
Oh, it's you. That's right.
It's
now-
796 Makeup Studios.
Yes.
And Mario is the Contour King.
Yes, I forgot. I'm outdated. Win or Lose, Papa Schmitty, Brian 3B, Ronan Benji, I don't know. Tyrone Wested, Nightwing X, I said Chad Kisler, but I'll say it again. Nodnarb
That works.
101. Catalina Wine Mixer, Joseph Joe Kerr, Bad Force Grump.
What's up, Grump?
Almost blocked somebody by
I
accident.
see all these knives in here. So what's up, Tuesday crew?
Oh yeah, the Bad Force Grump right there, Tuesday crew.
Yep.
The Glowing Ghost.
Nice.
Ryan Harper, Will Flow 81.
You need Ernie
Omar
back.
Vasquez.
You do a good one.
I try. Not as good as Ernie though. Ernie is
Rob
like,
Olivia.
way better.
Fight in code names. Nick's Figs. Renee Garcia. Matt R. Plastic Adito.
Plastiadito.
Make sure you check out all his latest reviews. I think he got one up now
Mm-hmm.
on his YouTube channel.
He's always got fun stuff going on.
Yes,
Be
sir.
sure.
Yeah,
to
I think
check
he just
him out.
posted Dr. Fate. Right?
Yes,
Nice.
that was the one. That was the one he got up earlier. Mr. Williams, Sarah Smith. Man, Beast Boy, NYC Figure Fanatic, Dr. Jones, Johnny Law, Nico Hodge, Yoko in the house.
Yeah, she says hi, Johnny, and other friends.
Action Figure
Other
Boncho.
friends.
Yeah, other friends.
You know.
All
I was
right.
trying to, earlier I was watching that video that Kevin posted, right, where he just says, "Oh, and the no Wikipedia for Yoko," and I was like, "Man, that's such disrespect. I got to come up with something."
Dario is going to put together a Wikipedia for Yoko.
No, like an intro or something for when she does pop up.
There
It'll
you
be better
go.
than Kevin instead of just the disrespect that he does.
I know, like seriously, like I used to think Canadians were all nice, and
I know,
then the
right?
butter baron just started hurling frozen bricks of butter at us.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then,
There
and
we
we
go.
have this episode is going to be filled with internal beef because I know that the Frog King is mad at me now.
That's why he's sitting in the dark right there.
It's pretty dark now.
He's seething.
Well,
He's
it's lighting, man. So
It's all good. It's all good.
throw some flour around or maybe some spray bottle. Get the ambiance going.
Yoko said she's talked to us more than Johnny lately.
that's actually true. That is true.
So
That's
Johnny,
everybody so far.
what have you been up to, man?
Just same old stuff. Taking pictures, working, playing with a dog. You follow me on Instagram, and if you look at my stories, it's mostly about the dog these days, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Super fun to have a puppy.
Yes.
A lot of
Your
work.
dog has like human eyes.
You know what? A lot of people say that, and I like ask people when they meet her, like after talking, like I'll ask them, like, does she look like a human to you? Like, because
Yeah.
everyone's saying that, and like, I kind of see what they mean, but then like I see her every day, so I just like see her as my dog.
No, it's some like weird like Miyazaki thing, like Ponyo or something like that. Your dog's got like some kind of human spirit.
She does. Well, she's super smart, so she's probably like listening in on this, like make sure he doesn't say anything about me.
Mm-hmm.
Are you training the dog to attack me on site?
Absolutely.
He probably just would because she's smart, but
Nice.
trainer for that. But yeah, we're training her like crazy, and it's like I don't have a kid or anything, but like for people that have kids that also have dogs have told me that it is similar to like having a baby.
It is. I be teaching my kids try to catch with their mouth too, and it hasn't worked out yet.
How's that going?
A lot of bruises, still not one frisbee in her mouth.
What do you're like? I'm just using a baseball, so like, boom.
Oh boy.
They love treats though.
Oreo Mega, thank you so much for the kind words, sir. I appreciate that. I worked pretty hard on that one, so thank you.
It's a really good picture.
Yeah,
That's what we talked about.
I had actually sent that photo to Ryan, and he liked it a lot too. He liked that I product placed the Connect 4 in there, so that was cool. We got a generous super chat from Jesse Lewis. Awesome intro, Dario. Way better than Adam.
Thanks, Jesse.
Jesse
Much
loves,
appreciated.
Jesse loves tormenting Adam.
I know. A lot of people do, apparently. I miss Ernie.
Yeah. I think he's the only one that doesn't torment you. Because I'm guilty of it myself. Like earlier on the butter stream, I was tormenting you in the chat. So
It's true.
yes, it's very true.
I actually don't do it that much anymore, to be honest, right?
You
Like
pity me now?
It's less because I've been busy.
Yeah. I thought you just didn't even want to bother talking to me anymore.
Well, there's many ways to mess with you.
Yeah, that's ignoring, and that's it. And then
it all
I cry.
insecure, and you're like, oh, maybe he actually really doesn't like me now.
Yeah.
He's kind of like he's when he's like a cat or something that's like pawing like a mouse, and once it like stops moving, he's just
Like,
kind of over it.
Literally right before we came on, I was like, you saw the level of desperation. I was like, Johnny, you didn't respond. I sent you a frog toy picture.
Oh yeah, you did.
Like, ignored me entirely.
I looked at it and I was like, I got better things to do. Which actually just translates to like, I gotta go see more frog memes. So
Yeah.
was good though. It was a cool thing.
Heck yeah.
Yoko said, "Can we all agree that Kevin is the most fun to torment, though?"
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's amazing to me how far our little
The butter has spread.
Yeah, like how far our little comment about Butter and him being the Butter Baron has gone now. It's insane. It's awesome. But let's go ahead because there's a lot to talk about tonight, and we've got a lot to do here. Let's go ahead and get into our hauls. Let's start off with Johnny. What'd you get this week, man?
I mean, so it's been a while since I've been on the show, but I never stopped buying things.
I don't think any of us do.
I know. I was thinking about it today because I knew we were going to talk about all kinds of like reveals and stuff, and then I knew that you'd probably be like, "Oh, what'd you think of that Snake Eyes and Timber?" And I was like, I mean, I pre-ordered. I didn't really look at it, and that's like that's like I feel like a lot of people can relate to that, like where you're just like buying stuff. You're like, oh yeah, of course I'm buying that. Like I didn't like look at the photos. I was like, yeah, I want Timber, and then Snake Eyes is almost an afterthought.
Where'd you order from?
Big Bad. I didn't like really like. I saw it on Pulse, and I was just like, I was unsure, and then. But,
Did you do it right when it went up? Like, did you run into any issues ordering it from Big Bad?
no,
Because
literally
like
took, 2 seconds.
I'm dumb, and I was like furiously refreshing like Big Bad, Dorkside, and Hasbro Pulse, and Big Bad kept throwing up error messages. I ended up I put an order at all three of the sites. I'm probably gonna have 3.
It's not like a Mezco drop or something.
I know. I'm really excited about that one.
The way everyone was talking, though, it seemed like it, though. Like, it seemed like it was, like, selling out like crazy. Like,
but it's not an exclusive, though, right?
Right, yeah.
No. It did sell out on Pulse, though.
And that's crazy because, like, you would think, like, if for, like, Pulse, like, especially for, like, Pulse Premium members, like, you would think that, like, hey, you pay your whatever a year, like, you should be able to, like, order no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, it should, like, you would think they would put that up for them first and then open it for everybody else.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I guess at this point, I just think with the G.I. Joe line that pretty much most things are gonna just sell out and be super hard to get and annoying like that.
Well, we've gotten some new intel as of today about that, and we'll get into that a little bit later because I did want to talk about that too. So
Yeah. I mean, I still haven't said anything that I actually got. I just talked about something that I'm going to get in the future.
yeah.
So yeah, I got. I mean, every time I'm on the show and it gets like I know this segment is always a thing, and I like kind of look around my desk because I have a lot of stuff here, and then I like say like 3 or 4 things, and then I'm like, oh yeah, so that's what I got, and then I'm sitting here the whole time, and then I'm just like, oh, I didn't say that, I didn't say that. Like, things just like coming back, and it's like it's irrelevant at that point. But one thing for sure, I got the Sentinel Miles, which is I like a lot. I think that's the one to get, in my opinion, out of the ones that are out right now, at least. I was able to get a Major Blood thanks to
Nice.
Mario posting the link. I was like, I went on there, like I was actually talking to you at the time, Cheney. Like we were talking, and I was like, oh, look at that. I was like Major Blood, and I like somehow was able to get one, and like I checked out, and I just clicked back in like right after just to see, and it was already gone. So I kind of like I do sort of have like I believe things now with Target. I'm like, oh, like people are like it wasn't even in stock. Like I've had that happen with like turtle stuff where like I'll try to get it and then like I just don't, and then I'm like I don't know if that was ever in stock, but I guess like I got lucky this time. So I got Major Blood. It was pretty cool, and also got the Dark Knight Returns Joker, the Mafex Joker, which is also cool. I got my accessory pack for the Turtles, the Mecha accessory pack, which I love. The mini turtles are dope. All the alternate heads. I really like that they did that. I think that was really cool of them because I mean those turtles are awesome, but it's really nice to have some different expressions on them. Yeah, and let's see. Now I'm starting to like kind of look around. And like, I did get the Black Series Echo. I was able to get one of those. I will have all 4 of the figures that were released thanks to you, to Dario and Cheney.
No thanks to me.
Not at all. Yeah.
Even if you did help me out, I wouldn't mention it. I would. Yeah, I think, let's see. Oh, you know what? I'll show this one because I know no one else probably got this because it's old school stuff.
Oh.
But I got this Super Mutant Shredder from the Super Mutants line from the OG Playmates stuff. It was the last one that I needed in the series, and I finally got it, and I'm stoked.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's it for right now until I think of it when it's too late.
Okay. Well, you can always bring it back up. I do the same
Wait.
thing. Yeah, hold on. Dario,
Yeah.
what'd you get this week, man?
I don't really remember. I got Major Blood in the mail from Target. I also got that Mando helmet, but it wasn't for me. It was for other people. Oh, I got some awesome ass head sculpts from Mario that he was selling. He got them all primed out for me and everything, so I could try to attempt to paint them. But they look so cool that I know I'm gonna mess them up and I'm gonna be mad. But whatever. That came in the mail. Yeah, I think that was it. I don't remember, to be honest with you. I know I bought a figure, but I don't remember what it was that I bought.
All right. It's been kind of a rough week for you anyway.
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
Yeah. All right. You want to go next, Adam, or you want me to go next?
I'll try to bust mine out quickly, even though it's big.
Sure. Yeah, let's go with yours. Yeah.
Hawk. So now I got all 4 of the Clone Wars.
Yay!
I grabbed what's this chick's name? The girl Ultron chick.
Jocasta.
Jocasta. I have no desire for this figure, but now I have to go track down the Silver Sable because I wanted to do this part swap of Silver Sable on this. And this dropped down to like $13 on Amazon, and they had just been sitting. So that's why I bought that. But I don't have Silver Sable either, so I need that. I got the repainted vintage Greedo, and I opened it like a dummy. So now I need another one to keep it carded because I'm a dummy.
Well, no, you should have filmed a video of you opening it. That's the only thing that you're a dummy about.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot.
Yeah, yep.
I finally opened up the funny Shang-Chi girlfriend character. I don't remember her name.
Katie.
I'm seeing
Katie.
her peg warm
There you
more
go.
and more and more.
Yeah,
Same here.
I just hadn't opened it yet, so I finally opened it.
Good job.
I had an impulse buy at Target.
I ordered that for pickup along with MODOK, like back in like when they got released, because it was just like, oh, they were both available. So I went and I got it, and then it's just been sitting in my depression pile. Same thing with this guy, Scary Glow. So I do have a little glow in the dark theme between this and the next figure. So
Nice.
Creative Beast Studios. They had a little Memorial Day sale. So I got the glow in the dark one because I don't know, it reminds me of the dinosaur toys I had as a kid, you know, like because I'm as old as the sun. So this is like they were weird dinosaur glow in the dark colors when I was a kid. I ordered for pickup, thanks to Dario. He posted a bunch of links for Target in-store pickup stuff. So I got the future version of Doc Brown. I also got McCready, but I left him at work by mistake. So he would have been part of my haul, but he's at work. And then tomorrow I have to go pick up the King Kong that comes with the little dinosaurs and the new head.
Great
I
Scott.
also got that Doc Brown. I picked them up on Sunday this past week.
So that was a haul of this week. And then finally, I opened up from Ringside Collectibles. I got the Ultimate Macho Man, and then also the Elite Liv Morgan.
How was that Macho Man?
I dig it. It's not the costume I want for Macho. You know, it's like I bought the Ultimate Hollywood Hogan also, and it's like I want a more traditional Hulk Hogan.
That's
same
fine.
thing with
Just
Macho
send,
Man. I want more wrestling gear version of him, but
send me
you know,
his glasses then. I'll take his glasses.
because
I
they're
saw him and
Toymigos colors.
Yes.
I saw him. I found him once, and I was like, "Oh, I really wanted this." And then when I looked at it, I was like, and I put it back. And I don't know, like for some reason, it just didn't do anything for me.
And then I did get one final thing, but it's not toy.
Oh, nice.
I ripped that whole box.
Yeah, so
They're really good. I'm not like
I haven't had those actually.
they're good.
I had them like a while ago, like because they've been released before, and I remember liking them a lot. So then like I saw in the Discord that they were showing back up, and I was like, oh, I've been keeping an eye out every time I go to Target. So yeah.
That flavor doesn't like bother me or anything like
No,
that.
it makes sense, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you have s'mores peeps?
Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, those peeps that you put in the box, Cheney. I literally just like took them out the other day and just threw them in the trash. And then Crystal came home and was like, "Huh, someone said peeps, huh?" And I was like, she's like, "Yeah, I saw them in the trash." I was like, "Where they should be."
Oh, that's great. That's so great. I said some.
These are great.
They are. They're good. I bought some a while back after I saw everyone in the Discord posting about them, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to try those. So I tried them, and it was funny because we burned through the package as well, and then like a week later, I see more. I'm like, where did those come from? And my wife's like, those are good. We needed more of those.
Yeah. Yo, they didn't last 3 or 4 days. They lasted here because my nightly activities, and I just get hungry, and I just rip the whole thing.
Nightly activities.
That's amazing.
I work out.
And I finish it off with a pack of Oreos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his.
I do a lot of breathing exercises.
That's his post workout. Got
A
to
lot
do
of
that.
inhaling and exhaling.
Dario with the shake weights. Oh,
All right. Yeah. My turn now.
Yeah.
yep.
All right. Let's see. I actually had a fairly decent theme here for this week. I picked up. I think I only got Super 7 figures and only Super 7 Ninja Turtles. So,
What
oh
the-
no, that's a lie. That's a lie. I got two.
Don't mention the other one. No, just kidding.
I got two GI Joe Red Ninjas is what I got. So I got two of the Red Ninjas, and then I got.
How many are you up to with those?
I think 6, 7, something like that.
Oh, yeah. Then
Yeah.
you might have more. I think I have 5 at this point of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're really nice, and I saw them. So, oh, we got a very generous super chat from Andre. He says Dario O'Hare got him looking like a new Legion figure.
Nice.
So I had picked up the foot soldier. I had we were down around. We went to the Knott's Soak City water park thing, and while we were down there, I'm like, can we go stop by Mighty Pins? Because I know they have toys that I want to buy there. So I picked up the foot soldier and the Mumra.
Oh, you got Mumra.
Yeah. But the cool thing about Mumra that I wanted to try out, it doesn't fit right, but I just wanted to see how it would look.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I put the cloth.
I just
cloak
love
on
that
there.
that cloak on Mumra. That
Oh, yeah.
CJ
No,
cloak on Mumra looks so
Well,
good.
obviously that's the way to go, but I wanted to see how it would look with, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
cloak needs a better cloak. We all know
I
that.
Yeah.
picked up that screaming guy too. Whatever his name is. I got him too.
Hood.
Yeah, the guy.
Yeah.
No, the guy, not the hood.
No, his name is Hood.
His name is Hood. I just called him Cloak
Oh,
too.
oh.
So
Yeah. And then I had got a Raphael, and mine had actually broke right out of the box. Like the leg just snapped right off. Luckily, this one is good to go. So, thank you so much, Mr. Johnny, for helping me out with that.
Of course.
So, I got him, and not
Sergeant
only
Bananas, Super 7 customer service.
came to
You
the
can
rescue.
contact him on Instagram with any of your issues.
came to the rescue, and also got this one. Man, when I got to this, when I got the box and I was looking at it, and it's got the the classic head on there, there was just this rush of nostalgia flowing through. I was just like, oh my gosh, man. Because Leo was the first turtle I ever picked up. Leo was the first one. And
That was mine too.
yeah, I was just like, man, like, wow. Like that just a rush of nostalgia came through, and I was like, man, oh man.
How
And
great are those figures, man?
they're really nice. They're really
Those
nice.
Super 7 looks so great, man.
Like, when you can get them out of the box and they don't break, they're perfect. So yes, Leo, no issues. That was awesome. Yeah, no, I can't wait to do some fun stuff with these. I can't wait for the other two to come out. I think I'm pretty much gonna peel off of the NECA stuff because I haven't been getting it anyway. Like I kind of cut out like after the Krang Android body. So I think I'm done with the NECA stuff, and I think for Turtles for me is going to be Super 7, like from here on out. Since there's a lot of fun stuff coming. And plus,
So what do you have from the NECA stuff?
I've got, what do I got? I think I'm missing, so I need to get a Raphael, I think, because I've got Mikey, Donnie, Leo. I've got Shredder, Krang. I've got Foot Soldiers, Casey, April, Bebop, Rocksteady, Krang in the android body, and some Roadkill Rodneys
Mm.
for the cartoon one. And then I've got all 4 movie Turtles, and then I've got the movie Shredder, movie Splinter, and a couple movie Foot Soldiers. So yeah,
How you missing Raphael?
Because I picked up. What did I pick up? How did I pick up? I think I picked up one of the packs with when they were packed with the Foot Soldier. So I got the
Yeah.
Mikey and Foot Soldier, and then I was like, oh, I'm not gonna mess with these. They're cool, but
got you.
and then when they came back out with, I think it was like the Donnie and the Leo, I got that one, and so that's
With
how
the
I.
variant colors.
Yeah, so I never got the Raphael. That's the only
Got
one
you.
that I need.
Okay.
And then yeah, I think.
I might. I'll let you know. I'll go
Okay.
check.
Yeah.
I might have 3 of those.
Oh,
So yeah, if I have an extra one, I'll send it your way.
yeah. And then I got some super cool stickers in actually from Motaku on Instagram. I already posted about it in my story, so go check out those stickers. They're really cool. Some awesome designs. But other than that, let's talk some more toys. Yeah.
Let's go.
A lot of toy news.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys, who picked up the Mezco Vapor?
Aye, Captain. I got one.
Yeah, I did too. You did too, Johnny?
Yeah, I decided late though, so I'm like getting it next year or whatever. I probably could have got it right away because I was on there right away, and then I was like indecisive, and then I knew basically I know how it goes with that stuff, so I was like willing to live with not having it, and then it popped back up again, and I was like, maybe by the time I get it, I'll like have some idea for it or something that, yeah, makes me want to take pictures of it or something.
Yeah, for some reason I skipped on it. It just didn't do anything for me. Like it looked cool. The accessories looked cool. Like I watched Darius's review on it. Everything was cool, but I was just like, it's just not for me. Like I don't see myself taking pictures with it. I don't, maybe some of the other characters that are going to come out I might be interested in, but for some reason it just didn't do it for me at all. I like the spray cans. That was cool, but
Yeah, it's an interesting figure for sure. Something different.
very stylized for sure.
Yeah.
Now that's based off of a older, like they put out figures of them before, right?
Yeah, that's what Darius said in his review that they had put it out like almost 20 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, I think I'd seen images of the original ones somewhere. I can't remember who posted that, but I did see photos of that. And then Adam disappeared. He turned into John Cena, huh?
He didn't put up his sign that he would be right back.
Yeah, I'm so lost right now. He's throwing me off. The other thing I wanted to bring up was, so as of today and like yesterday, people have been posting images of G.I. Joe, Cobra Island stuff. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, G.I. Joe, Cobra Island showing backup at Target. And people have been able to get Major Blood, and people have been finding Cobra Island troopers and Baroness and all that stuff. So it's looking like they've put more out. I mean,
fingers crossed, Vipers are showing back up.
Yeah, there you go.
Huh.
So yeah, hopefully, they're pushing them out there. I mean, ideally they could just start pumping them out and flood Targets right now, and people are gonna like eat them up because they're in such high demand. So
yeah,
hopefully, from what I hear and what I've been seeing, we see a lot more coming through. That would be amazing. So
I've never seen one at Target. Not even like a roadblock.
Oh, the Roadblock, Cobra Island Roadblock is the only GI Joe figure that I've seen on shelves at the Target I go to all the time. I went on a crazy hunt when I got my my COVID vaccination because I had to like drive up to Pomona. So I ended up going to like 7 different Targets that were all a drive away from me, and I ended up coming across the repaint versions of Roadblock and Scarlet as well. So it's like that's it. But those are the only Joes I've ever seen on shelves.
Yeah.
The most I see right now is Cobra Commander. That's
Mhm.
about it. Oh, and I found what's her name? Lady J.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, that's another figure I found sometime this week.
It's a nice figure.
She's still in the box. It'll probably stay there. She's whatever.
Right. Well, before we get into talking about some of these, all of this crazy toy news this week, I wanted to kind of ask Johnny, pick your brain a little bit, because I kind of take for granted the fact that, we just come here and hang out a lot of the times, and, maybe some of the people watching would kind of want to know a little bit more about some of your photography processes.
Loom cubes, loom cubes, loom cubes.
If it was that easy, huh?
Yep. I've tried that and it doesn't work, so I don't think it's just that. But I kind of wanted to go over like maybe like what you do, like when you get like an idea or a concept, like how does it grow from there into one of the shots that you post?
Yeah. I guess it kind of happens different ways, when you get inspired or something you see or whatever. It just how it takes over or whatever. But yeah, I mean, sometimes like I might just I'll just be sitting there like watching TV or something. I'll see something in like a movie or a show or whatever, and it could just be like the way a building is lit, and I just make a mental note of it, and then like I'll just think about it, and then like it'll come back to me, and I'll be like, oh, I like the way that lighting was there, so like I should do something. I should try to make something like that, and then like somehow like a character will pop in my head, and then like it'll kind of just start to form kind of slowly. But yeah, it's like once I get out into the garage where I'm at now, or wherever it is, actually it's usually the garage, but if not outside, I'll start messing with it. I'll check the lighting and stuff, and like kind of start to set up like whatever, and just see if it's like something I actually want to put effort into, because I feel like these days, like since I like do this as a job too, when I do have ideas or when I do want to shoot something, I'll only do it if it's like if it's really inspiring me, or like I really want to do it, because otherwise like it's like why bother? So I'll have the idea or whatever. I'll start pose. I'll get the figure in a pose that I like, because that's usually like really important.
Mhm.
And oftentimes like that is the way that the idea is formed, rather than just seeing something on like TV or being inspired by whatever you're watching or comic book you're reading or whatever. But yeah, I'll like get a pose, and then like
So you don't set everything up, all your lighting and whatnot, and then put your figure in there and pose it up. You pre-pose it, and then you set everything up around that.
yeah, it's like I get the pose, and then like I kind of imagine. I'll start to ask like myself, okay, like if it starts with a pose, let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
Get a pose. I'm like, okay, I like the way this looks, and then I'll like think about like where that character would be, why they would be there, what time of day it would be, like this and that, and then like I'll think about like the props and dioramas that I have, and then I'll like ask myself, okay, like what do you want to use? Where are things going to be? And this is like all mental still. Like I'm still thinking this before I actually take it and then start building it. Like I'm kind of like checking off boxes in my head. Like, is it worth doing right now? Like, I'm like, okay, like as I'm thinking, like it's either getting more and more interesting to me, or I'm just like gonna stop it.
How organized do you have all of your dios and props and stuff? Is it or do you have to dig like crazy, or do you have it really well organized?
It's fairly organized. The dioramas, like they're pretty, like they kind of all have their own spots. Like I have a bunch of them, so like I wish I had them on shelves or something like that, where it's more like professional looking. But the props and stuff, they're all in like little Tupperware things, so like I know exactly where things are with that stuff. That stuff's pretty organized. So yeah, I mean, like the table that I have, it's on wheels, and then like underneath it is like there's a storage area. So like I have a lot of stuff underneath that, and I actually have like a magnet attached to it because the table is metal, and I'll have like wires just stuck to it, so I can just pull them off as needed, which I find to be super helpful. I have like a microphone stand thing that I have hooked up that like comes down, and I'll attach lights to it because I have like these magnetic tripod mounts. And since the table's metal and the mic thing is metal, I just stick them to that, so I can basically get light from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's also very helpful. So like having this the table, like I have like diorama pieces under there, so I can just like pull stuff out quickly. So sometimes like it comes together pretty quickly because I'll just like be sitting at the table, get the figure on there, and then I can just like pull stuff from out underneath and just like, okay, here we go, and it's like pretty quick. Other times it's more intricate and it just like takes a while to like get the lighting right or something, or just get it posed, or get it like if it's going to be like suspended in the air in some way. Sometimes that can be kind of tricky.
So through this whole process, you don't write anything down. This is all in your head, pretty much.
Oh yeah, no, I don't write stuff down. Not
Okay.
that I'm knocking that. I just I know.
Yeah, no, like that's your process. That's
But yeah,
not,
that's like not part of my normal process. And I do it like another way that like sometimes if I want to shoot something, but I'm not like the creative juice isn't there, like I'll look at look at a figure like, oh, I feel like I want to take a picture of Spider-Man, but I don't really have an idea, and I'll just like go on Google and like look at like concept art and stuff like that, and just kind of like see if anything like grabs me. And it could be like I said earlier, like it could be something within a scene of Spider-Man, not actually what Spider-Man's doing, but just the way it looks or something like that is inspired too. So I'll do that sometimes, and like I find ideas that way, and like that'll kind of build a photo from there. Like, oh, I like the way the lighting is there, so I'll try to recreate that lighting. Maybe not even with the character that I originally looked up the thing for.
Yeah, I've found myself more so now, like for me personally, like having more fun with the lighting aspect of like a lot of things than like like I it's more of a challenge, I guess, for me to like do stuff with light, or that's where I'm just kind of like having my most fun, I guess, is with light.
Yeah.
Like the way, like just different ways you can light things, like
how things change, change drastically when you light them, and that's something that I experimented with. Like in the beginning, like when I was first like taking pictures inside. So like when I was actually using the light, I would take the light and kind of just move it around the figure, just like hover over it and like to the side, like from like behind or whatever. And then I would just take pictures almost like from like all angles kind of, so I could get a feel for like the way that the lighting affected the figure. And just like you're experiencing now, like it's a lot of fun to do that, because then you can control a lot of the photo with that. And give it a totally different look if you want to.
Yeah, you could change the whole emotion of the photo just by the way you light it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big, I love to like mess with lighting.
So like both of you guys are taking ridiculous amounts of photos, and like you're talking so positively about lighting. I made the joke about loom cubes before, but like I honestly, like you guys know, like I don't consider myself a photographer. I fool around with doing like toy photography ish stuff occasionally, but I suck at it. Like I know, and like I think a big part of that is also lighting. I have no good lighting. I have I have a white box, like a light box that I use for my white background photos. But whenever I do anything else, I don't have lighting. So my question is like, obviously lume cubes are great, but they're also expensive.
They're very
so it's like,
expensive,
what, like for someone that does want to get into this, like myself included, if I were to like invest in lume cubes, it's like, how many do I need and what size do I need? And like, what's a good like starter? And does it even need to be lume cubes? Could it be something else? What's the best way to kind of dive in there?
I mean, the first thing that pops in my head is like to have something like interesting lighting. You don't actually have to have. You can just use natural light. Like when I started taking pictures, I was only shooting outside, so I learned to shoot with natural light, and you can get some crazy photos just using natural light. So like I think that actually helped me in the long run. Like once I kind of like experimented with like shooting indoors and stuff like that, just knowing that like what I did know about like natural lighting and like how to kind of adjust and things like that, it did help me. But in terms of like what you would need for like if you're shooting indoors and stuff, like yeah, you don't need a lume cube or anything like that. Like yeah, that's what I use, and it's like kind of a joke or whatever between us and stuff. But you can use your cell phone light, like honestly whatever you have. Like if you go to Ross and you go into like their hardware section, they have all kinds of little like LED lights. Like I buy them sometimes just to have like different lights, just to just have around, honestly. And just I was using this one light I got from Ross. It was just like it was magnetic, so that's why I bought it actually, because it could stick to the table. But it was pretty small. It was like the size of like a marker, and I would just hold it above and like just use it however the shot needed. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I understand they're expensive, I guess, and really it's just like how invested do you want to get into it? If you're getting into it a lot and like you want to make some investments, I mean, I think investing in some kind of like lighting is good.
So like there you go. Like, so if I were to invest in lume cubes, which ones do you think are like the best, the most versatile that they offer? Because I know there's a bunch of different choices.
I'll tell you what my favorite is, and that's not necessarily the best, but it's the one that like if someone's was asking me like I can only get one or I'm only gonna get one, which one would you get if that was you? I would say the Panel Pro, which is actually just happens to be the most expensive one out of all of them. not it's not getting I'm not getting commission on this or anything, but like it's just because like how many options you have. Like it can change like any color. You can control it with the Bluetooth app, which is super nice. The battery's good.
Oh, go ahead.
There's different modes on it too. Different like so you can have it like cycle through different colors for you. You could have it like do like the cop mode, or if you want, you can have it do like a flash mode, like lightning. It does like a pulsating like fire mode, where it just kind of like like a fire. It just has a lot, and it's also like you could use it as like a power bank too to charge other things, which some of the other panels you can too. So it's definitely my like new favorite light of theirs. But if you're someone that is pretty rough with your equipment, or maybe you're just clumsy and drop stuff all the time. Not that the Panel Pro would break anything, it's pretty good. But the cube, the actual lume cube, is like bomb proof, and they're waterproof. Like
yeah, you could throw them at a wall.
I mean, I've dropped them like from pretty high up, like 6 feet up straight to the like cement, and they don't even turn off. And like I really do think like you could probably just hit them with a bat and they would be perfectly fine. Like they're serious. They're like it's like a GoPro light. Like they're that durable, where they're meant to just be thrashed and they can keep going. And then to expand further on that, like the lume cubes actually have all the attachments too, or they have the snoot, which I actually use a lot, and
the
then
snoot.
Yeah, the barn doors. so you can direct light.
The snoot.
Whereas the here I can show you.
I'm like, I'm sure like a snoot is like something that photographers know all about. And it's like, no, this is like,
That's
it
a
sounds
snoot.
like one of the snorks names.
So you can like direct,
Go ahead and turn it on for them so he can see.
make sure the battery might be dead.
Uh-oh.
But don't worry, I have more. Hold on, let me switch this one out.
Yeah, I think for like an introduction or an introductory level, like if you're unsure that you want to get into them or whatnot, like these little panel minis are killer. Like,
So you
there
can
we
get like
go.
a spotlight type effect with this too. You can also just hit specific parts of a figure or your scene that you want. So yeah, it's like could be on me. So it's like
Right.
And then I just ordered this thing off of Amazon. This is the like little magnetic tripod mount. So like anything that's like metal, I could just stick this to, and then it has a little ball joint so you can like swivel it. However,
Oh, you're gonna have to send me a link to that. I need
That's
some
cool.
of those.
they're pretty inexpensive too. So
Yeah.
Not to make this like a Loom Cube like tutorial or whatever, but another thing that I find very, very helpful is their light stand. So it gets like, I think it's like 5 feet tall, like, and you can just stick a panel on here or a cube, but like it compacts down to this, which is nice. And you can like, and it's like, this thing's sturdy. So like, if you went out to like shoot somewhere and like there's some sketchy things happening and you had to protect yourself, this thing, it's like a baton. Like you could.
I always
some like questionable guy is eyeing your like Hot Toys, like Marty McFly that you're shooting in an alleyway.
I imagine that they'd be looking more at the camera and lens probably, but yeah. If they're like, hey, wait, is that Doc Brown? I want that, not your camera.
I always like it when we get to dig into Johnny's like stuff like this, all of his equipment, because you get to see this like this part of him that gets excited that you don't normally see.
Yeah,
like,
no, I think this thing is sick.
Yeah, he lights up like no other. These Loom Cube minis, they're like $60, and you can go like a warm light or a cool light with it.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
I feel like I'm at a football game now, Cheney.
Yeah, that's what's really cool about them though, is like you can
looks like a nighttime game.
Yeah, you can give it that look, and there's like they're just really neat, and they're the size of them too. Like you can set them on stuff and just kind of like they're very versatile. They're
small, so it helps. Like you can literally put them in your scene and have them out of the way in your frame. It's very easy, and they're not super heavy, so you can like rest them on things and not have to worry about it like weighing something down or falling or like knocking something over. So like I just wanted to show this real quick because this is it's super bright. But this is the let me turn it down actually. So this is the Panel Pro. And then, so this is the app, right? So then you can see like this little color wheel right here. And like, you can just like, I can just like start like putting my finger or like swiping my finger through.
Yeah, that's awesome.
See that it's just changing like right away. And then you can control the brightness as well. And then like, here's the mode. So like, I just put it on like this, like it just will cycle through the different colors and it'll just do that. So that's nice sometimes to like, if you just have your scene already set up and you just kind of want to see like different lighting through it, you can just hit that mode, and then you can just like see what the scene is looking like.
What looks the best?
It's blue or red or green, and then like if you like it, then you can just like set it on that color.
And you can also pick up LED light bulbs that can go into your lamps. Like I've got a couple like that. They can do that function as well.
Yeah.
Because I've done the same thing myself that you were saying about the just kind of like letting it cycle and okay, let's see what looks good, what looks best.
It's and then so this is the Panel Pro. This is like just my iPhone, so it's pretty similar, and then it's like fairly thin too. So
Mhm.
again, it's easy to like bring around, and it's like super portable. You can just put it in your pocket if you wanted to.
That one you can't hit with a baseball bat though.
No, this one would get messed up. Sure. And this is like the expensive one.
What, and by expensive, like what do you remember, like around what the price is?
Um,
That one's $2, Adam.
Okay. And then the panels that you were showing, you said are around $60 or whatever.
Yeah, the panels are 60.
And what are the actual loom cubes? Like what kind of price
I think
range?
that's like 80, 70 or 80.
Yeah. And then they have
Full-
bundle
full
packs you can buy
disclosure, like,
too.
Because like I've been like working with them for so long, like yeah, I don't.
He doesn't pay for them.
Sounds like premium cost price.
I mean, yeah, because like you're asking me, I'm like, I think it's this.
Yeah.
That was so. I bought one, my first one ever, like a long time ago at a like a photography trade show, and that was the light that I basically was using to experiment with lighting and learned a lot of what I know now with. So from back then, like I was using that just like one single loom. So this kind of like touches on like what you asked earlier, like how many do I need? So like when I started, I had one, and I was using that for a while. It was pretty it was enough light. But then like as time went on, and like I wanted to try different things, I found that I was like, okay, well I think I need another one. So I got another one, and then I was using 2, and then 2 went to 3, and then 3 went to 4, and then I feel like now I have so many lights. Like sometimes I'll use 10 lights in a shot, just, and it's like that. Then I'm getting kind of like crazy because I'm like, oh, I just want a little bit of light right there, so I'm gonna have to take another light out. But when you really want to take the shot, like that stuff doesn't seem like work because you're like excited, you're just like setting. It's like part of the process. But I mean, kind of like what I tell people with like cameras. It's like if you want to try it, like I don't know, like it's up. Obviously, it's your money, so like if you just want to go all in and buy the best camera that there is and all that, then go for it. But I think for me, I always like to see first, like if I'm going to be into something, and kind of like gradually jump in. So maybe start off with one light, see if you like it before you go and spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on the panel pro, the mini panel, a cube, this and that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, awesome, man. Thank you for giving us a glimpse into some of your processes and your lighting.
I feel like I definitely stumbled super hard through a lot of that, but yeah, I just feel like
Oh, it was like honestly, like I as someone who fiddles with it, I thought that was illuminating.
Oh, I see what he did there. Yeah.
it's like I don't really talk about that kind of stuff a whole lot, really. So like, if I talked about it more, I'd be better at it. But
yeah, no, it's fine, man.
Not that I thought it was terrible, but I'm just like now I'm thinking about like I should.
No, it was like honestly that was educational, and like I'm interested in like at least experimenting. But yeah, I can't drop tons of money, but it's nice to know that like starting off with like 1 or 2 is like
that's the ideal way.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
don't do like me. I got a bunch of lamps from hanging from the ceiling, and all these other bulbs and stuff all over the place. It's crazy.
It's whatever you have on. Like you don't need the nicest camera. You don't even have to have a DSLR.
Yeah, it's basically whatever works for you. And then if you get to a point where you're like, okay, like I've checked out all the functions of this thing, I know the parameters of it, I've got it down. I want a little bit more. Like I know where I can everywhere I can go with it. I want more. Then that's when you go, okay, let me look at this other thing and level up, because okay, you're gonna use that. You're gonna,
yeah, like you actually like have a plan for and understand like, okay, now I want this lens because I can shoot things like this and I want to get perspectives like this.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah, that's why I kind of said like, unless you don't care, like, it's your personality, it's your money, like get all the lenses. It's going to be expensive, but
Yeah. Yeah, unless you're straight balling, so it's all
yeah.
good. All right, let's talk about some of these Star Wars reveals, yeah?
Oh,
I didn't pre-order any of this stuff.
I
Yeah.
didn't either. I did not either.
And that's not to say I don't want it, because like I honestly like I'm feeling super conflicted, because like the whole cast of Rogue One done with the face printing deco, I want it, but I also like I'm like, man, like there's only like one new figure in the crew. Like obviously there's the dad, Hannibal, whatever his name is.
Well, Bodhi too,
Um
right? Bodhi's
well, I
brand
meant
new.
Bodhi is the one new one that I
Oh,
need in
okay.
the crew. But then like the face paint I think is critical on like Cassian Andor, like because that
Oh
figure
yeah.
looked awful originally. Then you have like Jyn Erso, who I think it's an improvement on. She still looks a little doll-like, but so does the actress. She's pretty. And then like
That's
you get
debatable.
like Chira Bays, right? Or whatever. Like I forget those guys' names, but like those figures, like I own them, and like the original ones look good. These definitely look better than them. But then I'm like, man, I'm rebuying most of the crew to go with the one new figure, and it's just like, God, it's really hurting my wallet when I'm seeing like there's so much other stuff getting Silverhawks are revealed, and then Vapor goes up for pre-order, and like there's all this other new stuff, and it's like this is a bunch of stuff I already have that's just painted better.
I think
So
out of all that stuff, I'm just grabbing the new Leia to go with. I really want like a legitimate like original Star Wars team.
the new Leia, the head looks great, but like the soft goods still don't look so great to me,
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
that I struggle with that one too.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you guys think, Dario? I know
big
you're a
Star
huge
Wars.
Star Wars fan.
Yeah, no, I didn't really care for it. Actually, I'm looking at the pictures right now for the first time ever.
Okay.
The Leia looks cool, but you know what? None of this is for me, to be
Okay.
honest with you.
Okay.
Rogue One, I think I might have watched it, and if I did, I don't remember it at all.
Okay.
Where's that?
They all die.
Where's this guy? Where's my man at? The one Ghost Dog. Where's Ghost Dog at? How come he don't have a figure yet?
Well, Saw Gerrera before
That
Yeah.
was just so everyone knows, since Cheney's got the pictures up on the screen, Dario was pointing at himself while he was saying, "Where's this guy at?"
Yeah, no, for me, I think the only one that I would probably want is Bodhi.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, I don't feel like I would. It's like a super want. It's kind of like if I just happened to maybe come across it in the wild, which I probably won't. But
So
if I did, I'd be like, cool, I'll buy it.
So would you guys think, or would you guys agree with saying that maybe Bodhi's been put out too late? Maybe they should have put him out before, or now that they've got the face
I think
tag.
timing.
Mm-hmm.
Timing is everything, and I don't think it's just about like the timing that like it's so much after the fact with the movie, but also the competition is so heavy right now in the toy industry.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's releasing stuff, and it's like there's a lot of good toys to pick and choose from. So like, yeah, something that's just, it's a great movie. I loved Rogue One, but it's like, it's not fresh in my mind. And yeah, there's not any like crazy desire for me. Like, I'm like, you know what? Like on my honest opinion about it is that I'm like, well, maybe these will go on clearance at some point. And if they do, then I'll pick them all up in one fell swoop. But
Yeah.
like, if they don't, then you know what? Maybe it wasn't meant to be. And it's like it's a bummer. I feel bad because, like, in all honesty, I thought this last Hasbro Star Wars live stream was one of their better live streams. Like, they were a little bit more excited and they showed cooler stuff. Yeah, the cooler stuff was mostly in the pipeline reveals that I'm sure we're going to get to, but you know, it was still a better live stream than it has been in the past.
I lied. I'm gonna get.
That's what I heard after that live stream, that it was a better one. Like in the chat too. Like I saw that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the some more of those 501st.
Yeah, the 501st Troopers. It is on the older body, but it's
Yeah.
like it's a 501st Trooper, so that's cool. I mean, like they had their, and then Revon being re-released. Like I already have it, but like I know a lot of people want that figure. So, like it was cool. It was like good. It was good stuff. It's just a matter of like I wasn't excited about any of it besides Pipeline and the HasLab tees.
Yeah, they dumped a lot of stuff on that one. They announced a whole bunch of stuff, man. More than any other stream that they've done, honestly.
Is this the Trooper that went up for pre-order earlier today? Or was that a whole different one?
I don't know.
The Archive Wave went up for pre-order today.
Okay. Oh yes,
I know I posted some link on the stories. I don't know what it was though.
Yoko said she ordered the 501st Archive. So yes, it's up for order, or was up. It might be sold out now, but
I mean, if I was gonna order one, it'd probably be that one, the clone.
Well, that's just cool because it's like, you know, they put out Rex again, so that's cool. And then obviously, you know, if you were able to get some of those Ahsoka troopers, they can mix in with that, and you know, there's a lot of cool stuff there.
I got about like 8 of those Ahsoka troopers. Ask me why.
Oh, you're gonna drive Urban Spidey crazy with that. He's probably just all, oh my god.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those. I got her. When I saw her and I was like, oh, let me get this because I got those troopers. And I got a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm looking through it the other day on the weekend when I was making the Facebook group video, and I was like, why the hell do I have
this? Yeah, I remember, yeah. You're like, why do I have this? There's a lot of why I have this.
Yeah.
Why do I have
collection?
But you know what? I actually definitely like feel you on a lot of that, because when you were going through your garage, I was like, yeah, I have a garage that looks like this. So I have a lot of things that are kind of just like, oh yeah, I mean, not. I will say, like, you definitely got me beat, because a lot of the stuff that you have is like brand new, like, cause, like with my stuff, it's more in bins. I'm like, oh yeah. It's like, remember when you bought that and you thought it was like cool, and now you could care less about it? It's like,
it's always interesting. It's always interesting to see like the way people like put their stuff together. Like, like it's like, oh yeah, I picked that up, and it's just kind of sitting in a closet or in a bin, or
and it might be some crazy thing that's like super sought after too, so.
or something that like, yeah, you personally are like, oh my god, why is that just sitting there, you know?
I'm dogging this thing. It's like,
yeah.
It is interesting. There's all different types of collectors. So
yeah, there's a huge improvement on Sheridan Bays there for sure. So yeah, let's go ahead and okay, we didn't have a post about the pipeline stuff. Let me find a post about that pipeline.
I didn't even really know about the pipeline stuff like at first, because I just kind of saw some pics of like the Rogue One things, and I was like, wait, what is going on? Like, does anyone care about this? Like, besides like Bodhi, but even then, that's debatable if people really care. But the other ones, like, I guess the thing for me really is that like I've been collecting Black Series since the beginning, so I kind of have, you know, all of them really.
Right.
The ones that I want at least. So when things get re-released, like I don't even pay attention. Okay, like cool if you missed out, you know, like that. Good. That's cool. You can get it now, but for me, it does zero. Unless it's like some kind of an army building character, like a trooper, and I wanted more. But it's kind of tough. I feel like I don't know whether like Black Series collectors feel this way. It's kind of tough being a Black Series collector.
Yeah, yeah, I would agree with that.
Like
So
there's just a little things that you look at other lines and like how things are within the other lines that Hasbro has, and if you were to compare, there's just certain things that, like, I wish Black Series had this, like more hands or something, you know?
hmm I know that's Ernie's biggest complaint, that he's like, why can't we get accessories? Why can't we get like Build a Droid stuff? Like, why
Yeah.
can't
Hands is like one of the biggest misses because like everyone having those grip hands, like that's what throws me off in toy photography with the Black Series figures is like if you
Yeah.
don't hide the fact that they have a gripping hand that's
Yeah.
not gripping anything, it
Or-
looks awful.
Or it's like when you'd get like a Spidey figure, like a Marvel Legends Spidey, and he would only have a fist and a whipping hand. That would drive me crazy.
No wall crawling options.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
was about to say, what are you talking about? That's the majority of the.
Yeah.
well,
no.
they did like start adding other hands, and like, all right, cool. Like you don't have. It's like he's just constantly gonna be punching someone and then swinging away moments later. And it's like, ah.
so? Remind us, Adam, what they had announced in the pipeline.
It was Bib Fortuna. The big ones were for me were the Mandalorian ones. They had Mayfeld, which was just a new head on like that trooper body. But then the cool ones was Fennec Shand, Cobb Vanth, and then the dad bod version, like they with the sand person gear Boba Fett. Like those are the ones that I was the most excited for. Bib Fortuna, like it's like, yeah, he's necessary, like, and I'll buy him. I'm not like excited about Bib Fortuna. I think there was like another one, maybe. Chat may have said it.
If you go to the Butter Barons page, he has what says pipeline reveals, and it shows six fake people. I guess I think that's what you're talking about.
Man, that Cassian figures.
I really like for some reason like Cobb Vanth makes me very excited. Like I know he's just, one episode or whatever, but
That's
like
cool.
that's
No, it's a good choice.
he was a good look. And then like the same thing with the sand person nomad version of Boba Fett. Like it's like it was a cool look. Fennec Shand is also, like that one's great because especially with her showing up in the Bad Batch as well, like that's dope. I love it. So it's like I'm just excited about them doing more Mandalorian stuff. The Mayfield one is like the weakest of the bunch because it's like like he had a much more unique look in his first appearance in season 1, but I get, not every figure can be full new sculpt, new tooling. Yeah. So it makes sense. And it's like, it's cool that they're doing him. So that's great.
I would say that maybe that like the license to have Star Wars figures in that scale is not cheap.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt.
Reason why that we don't get the extra things that like we get in Marvel Legends or Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, whatever put on the list. But yeah, I mean like the pipeline stuff, like the Mandalorian stuff, it's definitely like probably the most exciting stuff that was like revealed or whatever.
People in chat are already mentioning it too. Like, so the big thing that came out of this whole stream was that HasLab is coming again soon, but it's gonna be Black Series. And then they dropped the bomb. They said it's not a vehicle. So that means that for the size, it's got to either be a creature or a playset. So I've seen tons of guesses. I was on toying around. Butter Baron had a stream earlier and they were chatting about it. I was chiming in on chat. I'd seen some people call out on Instagram the idea of in Empire Strikes Back, Darth Vader's chamber, you know, where his helmet is coming off. That could be like a big kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think that that's cool and iconic and would look good on a shelf, but it's also not like a fun play set or anything, you know. It's like it's very stuck in its ways. I would probably buy it though.
Like a Tatooine village play set, like Dio.
Yeah, like anything. So like that's where so more exciting for me is anything that's a little bit more of an interactive play set that is like a Dio. Because I was saying like the Death Star trash compactor might make for a fun play set, you know, like you have the walls can close in, you have a bunch of garbage, you have the Dianoga,
it's like a Mos Eisley, you know.
Mos Eisley Cantina would be amazing, you know, even a Death Star hallway or Empire Strikes Back, like carbonite freezing chamber, or like the bridge where Vader and Luke fight, you know, like stuff like that would be way more exciting to me as far as like a play set goes. And then the obvious thing, if it was a creature, is a Rancor. Yeah. But to me, that's not super exciting. Like it's like I would probably buy it, but I'm not going to be super excited about it. It's like I have the 3 3/4 inch Rancor.
But if he comes to the pit too,
you think I feel like that would be huge.
It would be not like.
I think we would just end up getting the Rancor, and I don't like. We might get like a couple figures with it, but and some accessories. But I doubt that we would get, you know, a whole set.
Kev is saying it should just be the Sarlacc pit, and it'll be funded just by the Toymigos alone.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's that bar that they're all at? The Cantina, right?
Mos Eisley Cantina. Yeah, that I honestly
think that's something like that. That's big. You have like, you know, the different pieces that you can put in it, and then throw in some figures that like the band or something.
Yeah,
and that would make that price point more like feasible to be like, all right, I'm getting all of this, something than just like, let's say like the Sarlacc pit is, you're just gonna get a whole.
Well, what they just did for the 3 3/4 inch line with the carbon freezing chamber like play set,
the bridges, the two pieces.
Yeah, and it's modular, so it's like if you buy more than one, it builds up and adds on. It's like that makes sense for HasLab because it encourages people to buy more than one, and it's like, you know, like that's why the Sentinel did so well, because people are encouraged to buy more than one of these things. So it's like
how much has the past HasLabs been for Star Wars? I
think they were both $350, right? Was it $350 for the sail barge and for the
barge was like $500?
Yeah, the barge was like $500.
Okay.
In the Razor Crest, I didn't get it, so
yeah, I don't
think
remember.
that one
that was over 3.
Yeah,
maybe it wouldn't be too much for like if they do something like that, because I would, like, me personally, I wouldn't spend $350 on a piece like that 3 3/4 one that we saw that you're talking about. For me to spend to just have 2, for that I'll just have someone make me a Dio.
Yeah, no, that carbonite chamber for 3 3/4 was weak, man. Like real weak.
Yeah, if you looked at the old play set that they did, it was cooler than the new one.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. Was just wild that they wanted 50 for that. That was insane. But
do like a you know, would be fun, at least thinking about it, from like a diorama. Like a diorama would be like a Dagobah with like Yoda's hut.
That could be cool.
And like, you know, like the like, you know, the crusty looking forest, all the moss and all the like trees and stuff, and even like a body of water, like a, you know, body of water.
That the vintage version of that playset, like I used to play with that thing all the time. Like that was dope.
Go
ahead.
I was a huge fan of my Ewok hut as a child, so
the Ewok village was great too.
Yeah,
they had a lot of good. The Hoth playset was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
The there was the Jabba's palace, like the droid torture chamber was like a playset that was really cool that I had as a kid. I had a lot of Star Wars toys.
It'd be cool. Oh, you know what another thing would be? is a bantha,
That would be really cool. That'd
like
be
a
really cool.
like I would be super into that. I would definitely get it. But I guess that's still just kind of one thing, and unless the HasLab is gonna be like the cheapest one ever.
Bantha is cool because it's like it encourages army building, with especially with the Sand People and like
Yeah,
the Sand
yeah,
People getting highlighted so much in the Mandalorian. I
yep.
still don't think that they're popular enough, like even with the Mandalorian. But I would be into it. Like it's cool.
Yeah, it. I don't know, man. Like I think for some reason I'm agreeing with the chat here, Rancor. I think that would be because it's going to be huge. Like I mean, it would be massive. I mean,
I think
Rancor
someone
was
mentioned
gonna.
too in the chat that timing wise, it times in with an anniversary for Return of the Jedi too.
Well,
So
there you go.
Huh.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got a good stream. I missed the stream. I was actually commuting when they did the stream, so I didn't get to tune into it. But I got to see a lot of the stuff that came out of it, and I didn't hear, hardly anybody talking ill about the stream. Everyone was saying they did a lot better this time, and they announced a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff's got up for order. They teased a lot of stuff. So good for them, man.
yeah, it was definitely better. I think that they still don't have the same like visible enthusiasm as like the Marvel team, but they're getting better and it was definitely reveal wise, it was the best Star Wars live stream that I've seen
Hmm.
thus far.
Agreed.
It was weird that it was Father's Day themed and it's like Father's
I
Day
love that
is,
post that you put out.
it's a week and a half
You're
away
all
still.
what?
Like
All
it's
right.
like, wow, okay. Like someone timing, guys.
Let's talk some Silverhawks. What are
Silverhawks.
Greyhawk.
love that song.
Partly metal, partly real.
Hey, we don't want to get marked on the video there, buddy.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'll tune it down.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
I was a big Silverhawks fan. I loved all of that stuff. Thundercats. Then there was Silverhawks, and then there was Tiger Sharks. So it's like when Super Seven does Tiger Sharks, I'm probably in for at least some of those as well.
Yeah.
So like this is cool. I think that they look really good. I do think that it's a smart choice going with the cartoon colors right off the bat because guys, vac metal isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't work on fully articulated action figures. People have said this to
It'll
death.
crack.
Now, shinier metallic paint, can it be done? Absolutely. We've seen that Super 7 releases repaints and re-releases, so it's like honestly, if that's the version that you're waiting for, then if I was a betting man, I would say give it some time. But like right now, they're going for cartoon. Like that's the cartoon look, and it's like it looks good. Like they look cool. I am slightly concerned with some of the articulation. I love double joints. The knees, especially on Quicksilver and Steelheart, they've got knee pads, and you could have hid double jointed knees in there very easily. That would not affect the aesthetic of like the looks of the figure, but it would give more range of motion. So I personally would have preferred that. With that said, it's likely not going to keep me from buying them. Like I'm going to buy them anyway because these are who else is going to be making Silverhawks, and these do look great. So I'm likely in for all of them if I can figure out the monies.
Dario, what do you think, man?
I think these look pretty cool. I don't really remember if I watched this a lot. I know I used to skim through it every now and then, but yeah, they look cool. But I just probably won't be getting them unless I see them in person. I'm like, all right, whatever,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like that they went with the cartoon scheme to kind of like, like you get a cartoon look versus the vac metal. And Brian Flynn had already come out and said they're not doing vac metal. That's not going to happen. So a lot of people have a problem with that, and that's fine. That's your opinion. You can have your own
The thing
opinion.
that everyone needs to keep in mind too, and it's like it's not just Super 7 doing this, but like Hasbro's done this too, where it's like these are digital renders. So this is like people in ZBrush that are sculpting these things, that are digitally painting them and rendering them with light and different levels of shininess, or matte finish or whatever. So it's like people are going in there that are usually traditionally sculptors and doing this. So it's like it's not necessarily indicative of what the final painted product is going to look like. So there's going to be some differences. I know when Hasbro posts the digital renders, they've got that like plastered right on there on the bottom. That's just the case, guys. Like when it's like coloring them in Photoshop or something, it's not necessarily going to look the same when it is a 3D product that has been painted. And then, obviously even manufacturing beyond that, it's going to look a little bit different. So, don't just judge it hard right now. You'll see, like, I'm sure they're going to keep us updated, and there's going to be more pictures coming.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, no, for this, like, I haven't seen Silverhawks toys since the ones I had as a kid. So I I'm in on these. That's where that's where I'm at. If anything, I'm in just mainly for the Monstar. Like that guy's gonna
Monstar. I mean, both of the bad guys look fantastic.
Yeah.
I will, because I do have to bring this up because I am an articulation junkie. Both bad guys, I have some concerns with some of their articulation and range of motion as well, which may be due to their designs. And it's like, I know you got to find a compromise, a happy medium between aesthetics and range of motion. But it's like, it just reminds me of like when I was looking at some of the renders for the Transformers Ultimates figures, where I was like, I don't think that the hips are going to get that range of motion that in some of the posed renders they have. And it's like, it's just stuff that like, Super 7's been doing this for a while. I know these are going to go through the manufacturing process. They're going to get into people's hands. People are going to have, time to play with these and adjust them. It's just something that I hope is kept in mind, because like, I want there to just be a happy medium between aesthetics and articulation. Because I want to play with these toys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Let's go ahead and talk about this guy right here, because there was another announcement today for E Honda. He's getting another variant on top of this one. So this one is this was the exclusive for Wonder Festival Shanghai. And then there's a different one on Big Bad Toy Store. I know not everybody here is into the variants of the Street Fighter characters like myself.
E Honda looks great, and he's obviously been popular in selling for them that they can have this many variants of the figure already.
That's exactly what I thought. I'm like, wow, so he's got 4 different versions right out the gate, so he must have sold killer then.
This is the 4th one, right?
The 4th one's the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive one.
Yeah.
I think I sent a picture of that in the chat earlier. Yeah.
I mean, like Honda looks cool, man. I don't have him. I didn't buy him. I kind of stopped buying the Street Fighter Storm stuff. Well, I never. I got a few. What am I talking about, bro? I got a few. I don't know why,
in your
but I got a
garage.
few.
You got everything, man.
I don't know why I have them. I don't even like them. I wanted the figure art stuff, but it's just that like the Sagat looks awesome. I like that. Zangief looks dope.
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
The other, like the Ryu and the Ken and all that, I was like, they're all right. They're a little too bulky for me, but I wanted the original one for this, but I never got it. It looks cool though. I'm glad that they are selling because hopefully we get either more characters later on or some repaints or maybe re-releases.
Give me a Balrog already. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
And give me the Street Fighter 4 with the robe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Give me
yeah.
that one too. And cloth. Don't no plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the regular, the player one color.
Mhm.
The Honda, and he's nice. But that's all. I'm all set with that. I'm not hardcore like you are, Cheney.
Well, it's just crazy to me because it's like Guile got player 1 and player 2. Sagat got player 1, player 2. The Cammy battle player 1, player 2. But E Honda, he's getting like it's
Yeah.
so bizarre to me. Like that's the only thing that, like Adam said, like he must have sold very, very well for them to be like, yeah, no, we're gonna do.
I wish
show
that was the case for the
exclusives.
SHF Street Fighter stuff because I'm like, come on, waiting.
Yeah,
I'm,
no.
I'm waiting on stuff for them.
That's that's my main Street Fighter line. Like I'll buy other stuff, but like man, like I love that SH Street Fighter.
I really want them to drop like a SHF Guile like really badly.
Yeah, honestly, I'll take anything. I'll take anyone.
I mean, yeah,
like,
same.
but
Balrog. that's my character in Street Fighter.
yeah,
And we haven't had one from either SHF or Storm yet, so I think we're due a Balrog.
yeah. We need a Balrog. We need, we need all kinds of stuff.
Storm should do Blanca though. I'd like to see that.
I think that would come out really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would definitely be cool.
Stay long.
Yeah, like
Pei
give us
Long for sure.
a Juri Han, give us, all kinds of stuff, man. Yeah, give me more of them. Like
Mihawk.
they could even like for SHF, like they could put out player 2, man. Player 2 colors in
Dudley would be sick.
Yeah, Dudley would be awesome.
Or his catchphrase is like "gutter trash."
Yeah.
He got some funny catchphrases.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Was there anything else here that we wanted to bring up before we get ready to head out?
I just want to I know it's not like the most crazy news, but there was the Compound Hulk, and
Yes.
mostly I wanted to bring it up because MCU Collector got the reveal, and MCU Collector is an awesome dude, and I'm happy that yet another YouTube, Instagram person got a reveal. So congrats to him, and I'm gonna try to order one as long as Walmart will allow me to.
Right.
It's a Walmart.
It's gonna be a Walmart exclusive during. They're doing it's a Walmart collector con, and it's kind of during Comic Con ish time, July.
Those are just words. That doesn't. Really
I know.
exist.
Trust me. Dario. I order the same stuff. I feel the same way about it. So I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope for the best. And then I don't know if you guys watched the Loki show yet. I did.
Yes.
I thought it was awesome. So I'm super excited. Like, wow, I'm excited for Owen Wilson's Target exclusive figure.
Oh yeah, let me.
Yeah, I just watched the episode yesterday, and I liked it a lot.
I need to watch it still, but
I've heard a lot of good things.
Really
about
good.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
Oh, and Omar Vasquez just mentions the Masters of the Universe, the Netflix trailer just dropped, and that looks pretty promising as well.
It does.
I'm scared. I've been hearing things about that though.
Yeah. The trailer looked good. It is just, it's an 80s song, I Need a Hero.
Yeah.
Cut with a lot of really quick cuts of classic mixed with 2000X like inspired He-Man stuff. And it's like, you know, being without He-Man for so long, it all looked pretty legit. Like I was like,
it looked nice.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that the rumors are true that they're going to shelf He-Man, and all that stuff that we saw is just in the first first 1 or 2 episodes.
Oh, really?
That's what I've been hearing, is that they're gonna kind of push him to the side, and all that cool stuff that we saw is just gonna be like the first or second episode.
Wow. I mean, the fan base doesn't support it, right? So
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. You know, yeah, that trailer looked killer. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. You know, it looked way awesome.
yeah. But going back to that, I want that Owen Wilson figure. I need
wow.
I need that. I need that.
I haven't even seen the show, and I already know that I don't. I can just.
It's really weird too, because I literally we watched Loki on Wednesday, but Tuesday night my lady had never seen Zoolander, so we watched Zoolander on Tuesday night. So we had a very Owen Wilson week this week. That Owen Wilson, he's so hot right now.
I love that gas station scene so much.
Oh, that was great. But dum. Orange mocha frappuccino.
Yeah, that's a great movie for sure.
Johnny and his friend Billy Zane. Johnny's still mad at me.
I don't even get your joke.
It's okay. It wasn't really. It shouldn't be classified as a joke anyway.
Well, that's for sure.
Oh man. Right. Well, anything else you guys want to bring up? Is there anything that we left out here?
I'm gonna plug a random thing because I tomorrow, if anyone follows me on Instagram, I am gonna post a picture of some new AEW figures that I just got from Ringside Collectibles. And as I was taking pictures of them, I was like, man, I keep buying these AEW wrestling figures, and then I put them right into a bin as soon as I'm done taking pictures of them. And that's not to say anything against it. I think they're actually really nice action figures. I just don't have the room to display them anymore. So I'm doing a giveaway, a free giveaway of my AEW figures. There's 5 of them. The details will be in my post that I post tomorrow. And it's going to be a super, super easy giveaway. You know, no, like I'm not going to make anyone jump through any crazy hoops. So, yeah, follow Playing With Myself on Instagram if you want some free AEW toys. And yeah, I'll be posting it tomorrow morning.
Also, I posted up on the Facebook group the winner of that the giveaway for whoever donated.
Okay.
And a consolation prize for everyone else who participated. And I still got all those giveaways for the 10K. It's just I'm slowly doing things. So like just they're coming. You saw my bag. You saw the treats. I'll probably throw in some more stuff as I keep buying more stuff that I don't want. But it'll be in there. I keep buying doubles of everything for some stupid reason.
Yeah, I still have some stuff that I gotta send out for the giveaways that I gave away a couple weeks ago myself. So if you're waiting,
giveaways. Yeah. We're all about giving here on Toymigos.
I know the Wrestling Hound's still waiting for his.
Woo! Yes. I was really late.
Yeah, very late. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of that stuff will be going out either tomorrow or Saturday or Monday morning. Monday morning seems to be like a good ship day for me. Yeah, I think that's about it. I mean,
The Wrestling Hound wants us to talk about this the Raimi's Spider-Man. I don't know what he's talking about. Is it third party one? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm
Maybe,
pretty
I
excited
think
about
it is
all
the
the
third party one.
rumors. I mean, like, I think that they're kind of validated at this point, right? That like there's going to be multiple Spider-Mans in the next Spider-Man movie.
That's what I keep hearing. I mean, it could be true.
I I heard something. I heard something, and from someone that's close to Tobey Maguire, and they were like, "Oh yeah, they're definitely making another Spider-Man with him." So yeah, whatever.
Nice.
That's cool. If Johnny wants to make fun of me, my hair is getting to be kind of like his Venom hair.
Oh,
And I can dance very badly as well.
it's like a bootleg Eggsy from what's what's that movie?
Kingsman.
Yes. There you go.
Oh yeah, the Wrestling Hound is talking about that third-party 1/6 scale figure.
Okay.
Danny.
Let me go ahead and bring that up.
Thunder Toys, the 1/6 scale variant Spider-Man.
Once again, huge shout out to Lago because he has just murdered it this week with getting a lot of this stuff posted and whatnot.
Yes.
And
very
he's like very keen on a lot of the 1/6 scale stuff. Like he's very versed in it. So
yeah, for sure. He's been killing it, posting everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because I sure as hell ain't even keeping up with it.
Yes, same. I try, but
I don't know, Dario. I like the Target store pickups for all those NECA figures. I saw you post about that. That's what got me all of my NECA haul this week.
all right.
No,
So yeah,
I don't post up a lot. He does majority of it now. He took over.
so this looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it comes with that dial piece, I think, from when the balcony breaks. When they're what is it, in the scene when they're doing the parade or whatever, that big thing when he's like swooping down, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it was. I can't remember anymore. But yeah, no, it looks cool, man. It's just third party stuff, so it's it's you don't know with these things when you get them. They could be great and they could be like messed up.
Yeah, it's really a 50-50 for sure.
Yeah, it's a hit or miss on these.
Yeah.
But they do look great though. Some of them do look great. Like my what's that? Young Rich Toys, the Miles Morales. I got both of those, and the only complaint I have is that the elbow on one of them like is loose and it kind of like snaps off. That's about it. Other than that, it looks great.
Someone needs to make a 1/12 scale Miles in like the Spidey costume. Like
I would totally buy that.
Yeah, like we need that.
Mhm.
I want it. I know other people do too, I'm sure.
Yes, for sure.
So why haven't we got that one yet?
The Miles? Isn't Hot Toys making one?
Well, I'm talking about
What's in
like a
1/12?
6-inch one though.
Oh, got you. Okay.
Like whether it be Mafex or I prefer Sentinel at this point, but I'll take whatever comes out unless it's supposed to be coming in. I know they don't do quality stuff.
Yeah, that Sentinel stuff looks to be really killer. That new Peter Parker. It's funny because we were speculating on Tuesday whether it's going to be Peter B. Parker or Peter Parker from Miles' universe. And we were saying it'd be cool if it came with parts to swap from both, where you could have
awesome.
both. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Stomach, so you can get the abs back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like Johnny, you have the Sentinel Miles, and it's like he comes with like shorts. Like it's like you pop them at the waist
Yeah.
and pop like a whole, like from the crotch piece, the thighs. It's like a good chunk of it, and then you have to like pop the knees off of the figure. Like it's very weird the way they did it, but ingenious at the same point. Like it's like I really like it, and it's cool. So it's like that wouldn't. I don't think it's that big of an ask to say that could be a possibility with Spider-Man, giving him a different like lower torso, basically.
Yeah. I think also like with the way that they did Miles, it kind of like sets you up to buy more than one if you're a big enough fan to
Yeah.
have played both ways. Because I mean, if you're taking pictures of them a lot, you're gonna be taking them apart and putting them back together. So like, I know I'm gonna get two. Like,
Did you order any of the neck pegs yet? There's a
no, I've been seeing people talk about that. I didn't order one yet, but
I ordered well, I got one from Nico Hodge. I don't know his Instagram name off the top of my head. And then there's also a Figure Fix. I actually ordered from both because they both did it at the same time. And I was just like, I had already gotten the Sentinel Miles, and I was just like, I want to fix this because his neck is a little bit short. And like both of them work great. Like these guys know what they're doing. They're 3D printing these neck pegs themselves, and they using their calipers, making the measurements so they like fit perfectly, and they just add just a hair more length to the neck, and it helps dramatically in my opinion. And it's totally worth it. It's like most of these guys are selling it for like $5 shipped, so it's like that includes shipping. $5 to fix a tiny little problem. Yeah, if anyone does want that, hit me up on Instagram, like DM me. I can send you links,
story or whatnot.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to answer any questions about that.
Yeah,
I had got that Sentinel when they first announced it, and I pre-ordered at GameStop, and then I got the email saying, "Oh, it's gonna be ready to ship," and I looked at it for like 10-15 minutes, and I canceled it. And then I'm like, I'm like, all right. Now I got FOMO because everybody's posting how great it is. And
do you remember what I told you when you did that?
Yeah. Hey, but I got it on sale though. They had that 15% off on the weekend. So
there you go.
I pre-ordered it again, and then I ordered that neck peg.
There you go. All right. Well, I think we're about done here for the night. Unless there's anything else you guys want to add. I wanted to give a huge thanks to everybody who came and hung out with us tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you to Johnny for coming and taking the time out and hanging out with us as usual, sir. Thank you.
Anytime.
Dario, what a great surprise that we got to hang out with you on a Thursday night show. This is a very rare occasion, so
yeah, thank you, Insomnia, for
Thanks, Insomnia. So thank you everyone so much. Be sure to head on over to the Discord, hang out with us over there. Huge shout out to Papa Schmitty for always holding it down in there, and Berserk Ronald Ramos for holding it down over there and over here. I can't thank you guys enough. Thanks for the Urban Spidey, Mervine. Obviously, Ernie, we can't wait for you to come back, man. We miss you, sir. What else? I think, am I missing anyone? I don't want to miss anyone here. I think we shouted pretty much everyone. Oh, and
all
Lago.
of the Chatmigos.
We already said thanks about Lago earlier, but yeah, he's been holding it down lately. If you don't follow Lago Figs, go follow Lago Figs. Just go do that. Go do that for me, please.
And guys, if all these G.I. Joe Cobra Island figures are showing up in Target, I could still use some Vipers.
We're not.
Oh, is that not the way to end the show?
No,
Fine,
no.
whatever.
No.
Rene Garcia Cheney, the ex-donut maker. That is correct. You learn things like that about me if you're in the Discord. I could talk about old jobs that I had in the early 2000s. So yeah, you want to check that out. Oh, that's what I wanted to plug. The all the guys in the Discord, they have a toy talk thing every Monday and Wednesday, and it usually starts around 5:15 Pacific Standard Time. So if you're in the Discord, remember to head on over there. If you're not part of the Discord, join the Discord. They're always hanging out in there on Monday and Wednesday. Sometimes I can make it, most of the times I can't, but I know sometimes I was able to hop in there for a little bit yesterday and, and chop it up with everyone for a little bit. So that was a lot of fun. So be sure to go join that. They're having a lot of fun. I always try to catch up later on through there's like a little channel with the chat for those toy talks. So thank you everyone so much. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Discord, here on YouTube. As always, I am Cheney180.
Mateys, baby.
I'm playing with myself.
I'm Sergeant Bananas.
And remember, guys, they're not dolls.
Plus Ultra!
We love you.